visual
Exactly.
is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to On the Couch. Here with us now is Kyle Jones, and he is the co-president of Unified Sports here at Rowan. Welcome, Kyle. How are you doing?
Nice to be here.
Thanks for coming. We enjoy having you. Now tell everyone what Unified Sports is.
Unified Sports is it's an inclusion program here at Rowan. It gets together obviously Rowan students and Special Olympics, and it gets together in a competitive atmosphere. We bring Special Olympics athletes and Rowan students, and we include each other, and we just compete and we have fun, and we do it once a week every Sunday. We just wrapped up soccer, and in the spring we'll move on to basketball.
Awesome.
Okay, so every season you play a different sport?
Yeah. Like I said, we do soccer in the falls, in the fall, and then we'll do basketball in the spring, and we're open to getting new sports in, you know.
Yeah.
So we're not sure yet. There's always people parents who want to see their like softball or something. So
yeah, something different.
So.
Well, how long has Unified Sports been going on at Rowan? Since
last spring. It actually got its start with I don't know if you guys know about the Miles for Medals, the 5K. Well, that goes on here every year at Rowan, and just recently it was all the proceeds went to Special Olympics. So there, some Special Olympics officials met with Gary Baker. He works over at the rec center, and they brought this idea up to him. So last spring, we got it together. It was sort of thrown together last minute, and a bunch of people came out, and we started playing basketball every Saturday, and it's been a hit ever since.
It kind of just turned into the whole Unified Sports program?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we just this is the first full year we'll be going, so you know, so we're still getting together, getting things organized. So you know, but it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. Cool.
And were you the president last year?
No, right now, last year during the spring, Gary ran it him by himself, and then this year, me and Lisa sort of stepped up, and we got a whole e-board together, and then you know, so
it's really taking flight.
Yeah, so it's it's just you know, so right now we're just we try to get a constitution together and get like sort of like a set ground rules for it, but everything's changed and stuff like that, so it's fun to see it evolve, and just like you know how we thought it was going to go and how it's starting to turn out, you know. So it's a lot of fun.
Sounds exciting. Well, we have a little video that we're going to show about this semester with the soccer, like you said. So if we could take a look at that.
My favorite part about Unified Sports is watching all the fun everybody has.
Seeing you every week, that's my favorite part.
I just like that everybody's like smiling all the time when they're out here.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It looks like just so much fun. Like everyone's just like having a good time, enjoying themselves.
You know, like the kids are so much fun. I mean, like a lot of people think, you know, they have a lot of disabilities or something like that. And they're normal kids just like you and me, and they're funny and they're smart, and you know, I really enjoy their company. You know, and as you can see from the video, we like to have fun out there. You know.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. So do you are you looking for more people to join the sport program, or?
We'll be looking. We just had a meeting about it the other day. I think looking for like we're gonna have more interest meetings in the spring. I don't know the exact number of people we're looking for, but we have about 50 or 60 in right now. We're looking for I think about 20 or 30 more maybe.
Okay.
So
wow.
So it's going to be pretty large.
yeah, it's a pretty big group because we're bringing in. The Special Olympics just told us they're bringing in more athletes. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so.
And all these people are from the Special Olympics organization?
Yes, yeah, they all they compete year round in different sports, and they're all in the Special Olympics registry and stuff like that. So
that's cool that we have them at Rowan.
yeah, exactly, and they're all from like around here. Like a bunch of them go to Kingsway High School, and you know it's a lot of fun.
And then just any Rowan students can join.
Pretty much, yes, yeah, pretty much. We don't really we require our students to pay dues and stuff like that, but besides that, we don't really have any restrictions, you know.
You don't have to play a sport or anything like that to join?
No, actually, it's you know, sometimes it's better that you're not very good at the sport, you know, because you know, like if we have, you know, our best basketball players in the spring, you know, just going out there blocking shots and stuff like that, you know, it's a little less competitive, you know. So, but you know, so we encourage anyone and everybody, you know, just because if you are like really good at basketball, come out, you know, maybe you can be a coach, you know, and help the kids, help some kids get better, you know, or so.
It seems like a great outlet for them. Even the Rowan students, the Special Olympics kids, both, like it's benefiting both of them.
Yeah, it's really great to see. Like I know myself, I came more out of my shell, like, you know, because it's a little, you know, give and take, you know, like, you know, you see kids that, you know, come in first day and they're real shy, and then now they're, you know, out high-fiving everybody and they're having a lot of fun, and I was like that way too. At first I was real timid, and then now I come out and I'm joking around with everybody, you know, I'm a big goofball. So you know, it goes both ways, definitely.
Yeah.
What do you think you've learned from working with the special needs kids?
I'd say what I learned is, that's a good one. I learned just to include everyone always, no matter what you first perceive of them. You know, that you know, obviously everybody sees a Special Olympics athlete, and you know, and everybody may think one thing, you know, negatively or something like that. But they are so much fun, and I've never thought I would get involved as I did. And I love every moment of it. I love being around every single one of those kids, and it's a real joy. I really do enjoy it.
That's so sweet.
Yeah,
because you started off just as a regular
you know, we all
athlete from Rowan, and then kind of stepped up.
Yeah, like obviously last winter, I think it was just before winter break, Gary had interest meetings, and I think it was maybe just coming out of winter break, but I was there and listened to stories. You know, they had a Special Olympics representative there, and I didn't think I would get involved in it as much as I did, and then, you know, before I know it, I love these kids. And now I'm co-president. Now I'm sitting on the couch, you know, talking to you guys. You know,
it's so cool. That's awesome.
You know, it's cool to see how far it's come. Definitely.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen in the future with the club?
We're looking to you know, try to TCNJ got trying to get a unified sports program up. Stockton's trying to get a unified sports program up. So we're trying to maybe go venture out and play other schools.
That'd be cool.
In basketball, we're trying to get a championship game together. You know, get trophies, hand out trophies and stuff like that. Have a championship basketball game in SB where the Rowan basketball team plays. So maybe get a crowd going or something like that. You know,
I'd come.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we're trying to maybe take the kids to a Sixers game or something like that. So we have a lot of ideas. You know, we just gotta get it in motion. You know.
Yeah. Do the parents of the children really appreciate it and like the program?
Yeah, actually, this past fall they all got together and they made food on the last day. And exactly. They made so much. They made chicken, pasta. One made a cake.
Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, so they're really appreciative. They're always saying thank you and stuff like that. So you know, because these kids, you know, not a lot of people are calling them up, saying like, let's hang out today.
Yeah,
and
it gives them a great way to get involved with others.
Exactly.
Other people their age and similar interests.
Exactly. So I mean, it's like a hangout once a week, and you know, it's just seeing some parents have come up to me saying seeing them just come out of their shell, seeing their social skills, just interacting with other people for a change. It's cool to see it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
That sounds so great.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much, Kyle, for coming on, and good luck with the future of unified sports.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Big fans. All right, and we will be right back with more On the Couch.